I'm sitting here looking at all these dead trees that are right next to me. Check this one out if I can zoom in on it. There's one that's at an angle up here. I'll try to zoom in. See that angled one there? Totally dead. And the only thing that looks like it's holding it up is right there. It's leaning against a branch on another tree. That branch is maybe 3 inches in diameter. And if that stupid branch breaks, that tree's gonna fall down. And you know what it's gonna hit? This tent garage. Or it's gonna hit this lineup of rusty tractors over here. I wanted to address it last year. I never got around to it. But it's actually not attached at the base of the tree. It's just broken right off at the ground. So it's literally just flapping in the breeze, which is pretty crazy. Let's go look a little closer here. You see it right here. And down here at the base, I don't know if you can't really see it, but it's off the stump. And literally that branch right there is holding that tree up. And at the very top, there's a bunch of vines up there that are holding it. Some Chinese bittersweet vines. That's the only thing holding that tree up, man. So it's kind of a precarious situation here. Not really sure what to do, because I was thinking about tying a rope on it and trying to pull it that way up the hill, but that branch would have to be cut off that tree to do that. So and those vines, I don't know how strong they are, but those vines suck. If it went this way, it would come right down here and hit this tent garage. And I don't know what else you would do unless you had a way to get up there and cut it midair. I don't want to do that. It's too dangerous. So that kind of leaves us in a precarious situation, as they would say. There's another dead tree back there. Really dead. It's kind of leaning the other way. My property ends at this stone wall that's right there, so I never really cared too much. There's one in here that I had cut down a couple years ago. It's just rotten wood, but it's crazy. There are these guys that can undercut trees and the whole thing drops down one piece at a time. I would be willing to do that, except those stupid vines up there are probably going to screw you. And if you undercut it and start knocking some 2-foot chunks out of it, what's going to happen with those vines is the other question. A tough one. All right, it's still draining. I don't know. Still a lot of water in there. I don't know if it's making it light enough that I could go inside and push it now. Let's take a look on the inside and see. Oh, there's still a ton of water in there. That ain't gonna be light still, I'll tell you that much. I'm just gonna have to have some patience and let it drain some more. Well, that's draining. Here's an ash tree that I cut down that was dead back in the fall. Maybe it was in December, right after Thanksgiving, I think. But that was a pretty big one there. This is the neighbor's, but there's a clump of dead ashes there. There's one right here, a littler one, that I think is very dangerous. But if I was to go back in the woods here, check out that tree stump situation. Let's see. I think we can get back here. This cherry is totally dead, but look how that thing grows out. Barbed wire fence through it from the old days. Right through the tree. Now here's this bad tree over here, which is another ash, believe it or not. Let's see. Man, it's sleeping like crazy. I think we can get down this little hill and around to over here. Let's see. Here it is in all its glory. That branch that it's leaning on is really deflected this way now a lot. And you can see the base of the tree here is broken right off this base. And it's moved over a good 2 feet from where the base of the tree is. And how crazy is that? There's some big Chinese bittersweet vines that are 2+ inch diameter, and I think that's most of what's holding that damn tree up. If you were a monkey, you could shimmy your way up this thing and cut it up there, but I'm not doing that. This other one here, this sucker's dead as a doornail. The whole stump is about to break down here. It's so rotted. But again, that's leaning the other direction, so I don't care about that so much. It's hung up in this tree. It's just gonna fall into the woods over here, which, whatever. It's really a shame that these ash trees are so destroyed. If you look in the woods back here, there's so many dead trees in every direction. There's a lot of land that's behind me here. It's 200 acres or something that some lady owns, but it's just all forest. Crazy. Back to this sucker, still draining, still going. Still a puddle up there. I think I might just go inside here and try to push it now and see if it's light enough that we can actually do it. Let's see. Someday I want to get back to this Stover KA and get that stuck piston out of it. All right, let's see here. How much is this gonna weigh? Oh, it's a lot lighter, but it's still so heavy. Like the water goes all the way down there, about 3 feet long. So I'm just gonna let the pump do its thing instead of taking a bath here or whatever inadvertently is gonna happen if I push on that. Can't wait to get a barn so all these beautiful tractors can stop getting rusty out here. Never even had to use this 430 all winter. The 450 and the other 450, I didn't start them all year last year. The same with the 8162T. ProMaster 50, same thing. Didn't get used all year last year. But, wow, doesn't that thing look awesome, man? It gets you pumped up to see that 38-inch blower just sitting there with sleet hitting it. Wow, that's cool. Haha. I think this battery is totally dead in here. It's like 10 years old. Yeah, it's totally dead. I did start this one last summer. It fired right up. I just hooked the jump box on it, fired right up. It was amazing. Oh yeah. Nice. All right, I'm going inside. I'm sick of being out here in the sleet. I'm just gonna let that thing drain and, oh well, I'll come out later. And it's freezing cold too. My hand with no glove on it that's holding the camera here is gonna get frostbite, I think. Anyways, later. It's a couple days later and it's filled up with water again. So we got the old siphon going here from the Harbor Freight pump. But still got a bunch of water in there. Stupid thing, huh? It's too heavy. I can't lift it up. I was destroying this whole thing, and now we got grommets ripping out on the front side of the tarp. We got ropes that I tied on the bottom, lifting up the whole edge. This one here, I poked a hole through the outer layer to put the rope through it. But here's another broken grommet. Just stupidity in every direction. All right, here we go. We got the kite going here. This thing is so stupid, man. So stupid. Man, what a piece of junk this thing is. It's just gonna launch. Almost every grommet on the whole entire thing is broken. And the wind just goes under it like a kite. I'm not gonna fix it. If it blows off, it blows off. Screw it. I'm done with this thing. I am done with this piece of junk. I have to get a new tarp and start all over again and put ropes over top of the tarp this time. Man, here we go. Got the Shelter Logic kite over here. Oh, the wind just stopped. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's nothing. It's just warming up. Oh, yeah. Blow it up, baby. Blow it up. Stupid piece of junk. Got some deer over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. Anyways, we're out here to see the stupid tent garage. So the wind killed the tarp. It's done. Like a can opener again. So much for this fancy Walmart tarp. Flush that $32 down the drain. Man, what a piece of junk, huh? Let's investigate. Yep, every grommet ripped off, the whole back gone. Man, what a piece of junk. And then just came off the sides. I had 300 feet of rope tying it on, but it's got nothing for the stupid wind out here. Nothing. So I don't know. I guess the stuff in there is going to get wet this week because I don't have time to fix it again. What a piece of crap. It's just so frustrating to me. Ugh. Alright, we're out here trying to put this tarp back on. Now it won't stay tight between the ridges. We got these clips here to try to put on the back where all the grommets broke. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Alright, so here's the deal. I got a rope braced over diagonally both directions, and then I got one on the end going just straight across, one in the middle going straight across. I ran out of rope, so I don't have one to put on this end going straight across. So I need to get more rope to put maybe 2 more of those belly bands on there. But hopefully this will do the trick. Those tarp clips, I don't know how strong they are, but you can see on the front here all my grommets are ripped off here too. I had 8 tarp clips. I used them all. And I don't know how effective they're going to be. They don't seem to grip very tight, but I've got them on here. I mean, they've got more surface area that they're gripping than that little grommet did, but I just don't know how effective they're going to be. And we got some little dips between the ribs up here. I don't know if that's going to collect water or not, but it's what we got. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and the next day, so we'll have to come back out and see how it worked, I guess, after it stops raining. But for now, that's all we're gonna do. Stay tuned for more. It's the last weekend in April and the tarp is still standing on top of the tent garage. It hasn't blown off yet, so I guess we'll call it fixed for now.